Hello, my friends. Welcome back to some more Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 with the Skalgrim mod. We have made our way to Nemesis Tessera. We lost 2 fleets for free to a bad battle order, which was my own fault, but that's fine. We've come all this way. Again, I'm trying to speedrun a little bit, at least until I start fighting the higher end units, which then I can slow down again. But until I reach them, because my other old Let's Play had made it pretty far, but hadn't quite made it to the end. So we're just getting back into the habit of the plate spinning, the microing. We're drinking some tasty coffee, we're smoking some weed. Yeah, this is the stuff, brothers. Having ourselves a good old time. Cardinal world. I don't know the difference between a cardinal world. Oh, human resistance, okay. It is nice having these little clutch krakens. Meanwhile, in Corona, we're doing pretty good. The big fat melee army is almost ready. This big fat melee army is going to be very helpful later. Have some little baby krakens. They don't last long, but they do close the distance well, and they're basically free. In the grand scheme of things, they're practically free. So every point of damage you do at them is good. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what I was worried about. Yeah, we could just keep getting... The tiny melee ships are good because they close the distance, they buy you the time, they do damage. And then these ranged ones do the real DPS against the crews. The troop damage as opposed to the hull damage. And yeah, the longer that these leaders are alive, the better. Because then you can get more skills. You want to prioritize Void Lurker, because that's basically Blink. For those of you who don't know what Blink is StarCraft 2 ability, where you teleport. a few games have teleports. So I suppose a better way of saying is it's teleport. Great big fat. Yeah, that's a big fat melee wave there. Yeah, we're gonna start saving the points. Pretty close to level 6. Doesn't really matter because we really need is level 7. Notice how the icon is fucked? It's crazy. Yeah, upgrade points are hard to get a hold of for sure. Indigestible. Indigestible. So none of these give me, none of these are giving me any of the towns, any of the free upgrades. Pretty even. Ooh. Turn 51. Oh damn, my fleet value max is 3,200. Holy shit. Maybe I juiced the numbers too high. Alright. I suppose fleet cap wise it would be better. You can't. Oh, interesting. You used to be able to. I don't remember when that changed, so. Oh, it's making reference to this. This little 1,000 put army is going to Well, Nemesis Tessera was devoured. It feels right. Space whales obtain their strength from numbers. That is simply how it is. Yeah, there is a lot of space whales in this one. Alright. Pew pew. Space Marines are gonna win. Can't actually get to that place. Turn 54. See how scary this is? Just because I can't see the other sections of the other maps doesn't mean... It doesn't mean shit. Alrighty. Let's take as much as we can. Okay. So we can send you back. Ooh, wait a minute. Is this a melee army or a ranged army? That kind of sucks. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Alright. Fuck it. Take everything. Make the biggest blob. The strongest blob. Not gonna lie, this is a lot of escort ships. It's clean house of the small, eh? Since we're tearing up. Legacy units versus New Age units. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Alright. So this army is a little hurt, to be honest. It won't do super well. Yeah. We need some of those. And you know what? Might not be a bad idea to put that fleet over here. So it can bounce between the two. Take the points from Bellis Corona. Okay. It's not gonna let me do it. This army is almost maxed. It's a very melee-orientated army. I like to try and organize the fleets by melee and ranged. Normal players are going to find that really hard to deal with. But I find it helps my liquidy brain. My liquidy brain can only handle so much stuff, you know? When you're chugging back gallons upon gallons of coffee, oceans of weed, commanding the space whales, there's very little to be done about it. Okay, you go over here. How many can I have? Yep. Alright. Give me everything. That is melee. Blurp, 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 blurp. Ooh. Alright. We're gonna promote this to flagship. Actually, no, you want to keep the heroes as the melee ships, because they have more health. No, so you'll leave one melee ship in the front. Yep. That's a half-decent batch. Alright. More free stuff, please. Yep, yep, yep. I'm fine with that. It's kind of cute sometimes to have a little bit of a few of the medium ones. Just for diversity. Yeah, that's a scary fleet there. It even lags trying to scroll up. It's immaculate. Now this is a different style. Ooh. And that solves this problem. Now they can leave and go elsewhere and start stealing units. Or we could just leave them. They're backups. It's this place that kind of sucks. Once you advance your campaign, you end up getting yourself opened up to more directions of attack, which makes navigating the space fleets more difficult. People are going to say, hey, you know, this doesn't look like a normal space RTS. It really isn't. But I really dig it. This particular map mode here reminds me of a few things. For those of you who played Sins of a Solar Empire, you're going to recognize this whole circle around the sun with the planet that has the circle. You're going to recognize that because that's how it was done in Sins of a Solar Empire. For those of you who see this window where it shows the galaxy and you're seeing different windows in the galaxy that go to different places, you're going to see a little bit of hegemania, the Legions of Iron, and you're going to see a few other things. The actual space RTS battles remind me a lot more of Empire at War, actually. the space battles for Empire at War are a lot like this game's space battles. It's a very unique game. It has very interesting things going on in it and for it. Alright. I guess that's about all I can do. Give them tier 2 melee baby whales? Yeah, I guess I could do that too, couldn't I? The great unit transplant. Yeah, I already did this one. Yeah, I guess you could, couldn't you? Which one's the one that starts fire? Yeah, this one. Yeah, I think I already had one. That's funny. Oh. This one's maxed out. Is there any ranged in this army at all? No, not even a little bit. Alright. We can miss out on a little bit of the migration funding. Whew. My computer made like a robotic noise when I did that. When I moved from here to here, it made like a oh my god. What is even happening in there? What is even happening in there? For those of you guys who don't have rocket ships, you shouldn't play this game. It may very well melt your computer. And I'm completely serious when I say that. Absolutely 100% serious. I could barely run this on my first laptop. And that was with mods on, but the numbers of ships and the numbers of everything set to 0. So that you would be lucky if you ever saw more than 4 or 5 ships in a battle. Because I'd set the number of ships down so low for the enemy. That was how I used to play it, was because I would only be able to run the game when there was like at maximum 5 or 6 things. How far we have gone. I think those used to be, see, we're looking at like a fleet value of 3,300. I'm originally used to fleet values of 200. Yeah. That was how I played this game for the longest time. Fleet value maximum 200. That was how I had set it. What do we give him? What does he even need? Melee. Melee ships. Baby melee ships. Oh, shit. He's so close to the max. You just can't do it. He's over the max, actually. That means we need to move. We need to move. Alright. We have too much on the line to get supply capped. Getting supply blocked right now would hurt. Would hurt really badly. That's it. That's all he can have. Meanwhile, back at home, we're transferring blobs. Blobs are blobbing. Is this good? He's gonna go hit chaos again? Or is that me? Is that me? Alright, you go over there. You go over there. You come over here. You go over there. Oh. Oh, sick. Okay. This is where we do another transfer. This is hard on people's computers. You're not going to want to do this. Insert engine whining noises, screaming fans, roaring lights. $720. We move you here. We move you here. Ship transfer. Here we go. We wanted to put these in the melee army, but the melee army is maxed out. Alright. Our economy's going back up. Yeah, the upkeep is gonna only ever matter much later. For now, we're doing quite well. Okay. We're making a big push. Next turn. Next turn, I'm gonna put this army back over here. Use all the points possible. Move it to the next system, use all the points possible. That's how I'm gonna do this. With pure torpedoes. I think I have enough melee now. That's bad. You guys didn't do well. Ooh, that might make it easier for me though. Alright, bro, this is gonna be a complicated turn. Oh, the frames. Go over here. Go over here. These are my little baby fleets. do it that way because, I don't know, gives them more options for moving around. Okay. Here we go. Torpedo time. Now, do we go with medium tier or bottom tier? Or top tier? I've had really good luck with these guys. These guys seem to do well. The best of both worlds. They shoot out a lot of torpedoes. With little baby melee. Little baby melee. Bam. Go. We won't be able to go any further, so we're going to have to build here. Nemesis tester, holy crap. We're going to go with the lower tier. Because we've had good luck with these guys here. So there's got to be a lower tier one that has both. Needs torpedoes. Hang on. No. Maybe? No. 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 I guess it is this bottom one. Or... yeah, this one. Okay. If this fleet can't make it all the way to Kima Lomez, then I'm in trouble. We don't really have too much options. So we're just gonna go for it right now. Okay. Yeah. Where's the leader? What? Am I stupid? You know what? You know what? I really want to think about this. Who's the leader here? Him. One of the melees. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just launch. See what they give us. Oh my god. Oh boy. Now some people are going to be like, go! And they're going to press ready, and they're going to lose everything over there. Oops. You know what? That went bad. We really do need to, we really do need to be careful with this. Yeah, if I didn't have to trade all my medium ships immediately for free, it would make a big difference. People say, well, what's the point in making all your big ships if you're not going to use them? And it's not that you're not going to use them, it's that you can choose when and where they decide to appear. Let's do 2 of them. Big fat bum rush. Of all my little ships. So that I can choose when to bring it in. My other ones. Because you can just bring them in where you want. It takes a little bit of micro, but it prevents what you just saw there. And if you press play, all those ships are going to instantly die. It's kind of a glitch. Now here we should see a few ships. Ooh. So there was a bunch over there. Fuck. I may have saved them. Alright. This is a big fat frigate army. It's literally expendable. I'd rather be hiding the cloud. It literally everything else is melee, right? Yeah. Except that. This is gonna take a while. Alright. It's a little bit nutty. It's a little bit nutty. But those up there that you're seeing with the blue lines, those are available reinforcements, which I don't want. I don't want them in the map to die. Now, this is a lot of turns worth of fleet points that I'm just throwing away. But there's a method to my madness. I do this to preserve the bigger ships, because I feel, in a way, the bigger ships are an even worse... Oh, fuck. They're an even worse investment. stop whatever you're doing. Yeah, those aren't used yet. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. It's true, brothers. The space whales are grim. They're grim, but they're necessary. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That's not good. Ooh. Is that what I think's happening? It is too. Yeah. Now they might separate in time and go around him. Okay. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. You can do this kind of thing safely. That's all I want. I don't want any more than that. That's a good fleet. You're gonna feel good about yourself. You're gonna smash those Yumis real good. You don't need to deploy all these. Save them for later. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. That's the number of units we didn't lose to a great big biblical tidal wave. It's from a few of the frigates. Is there another one over here, I think? Yeah. That's good. That's what I want. 2. 3. Yeah, they're gonna come right to me. Ooh. And then the game crashed. Oh no. All that. And for what? Oh no, brothers. Let's see here. Can we get it back? Uh-oh. Oh no. Whew. Oh no, brothers. I'll have to come back to this one, my friends.